Westport, Connecticut is one of the most desirable towns on the East Coast and one of the priciest. The median home price is now well over $1.6 million, and depending on your lifestyle, just your monthly utilities and grocery bills here could cost more than a rent payment in most parts of the country. But still, families are moving here every single year. Why? Today, I'm breaking down what it really costs to live in Westport, utilities, groceries, entertainment, housing, and showing you exactly what life looks like here. By the end of this video, you'll either be completely sold or completely shocked. If we haven't met, I'm Chris Giolitto, a real estate agent based right here in Fairfield County. I help buyers and sellers make smart, confident moves in this market, and I'd love to help you too, whether that's next week or next year. My contact info is in the description below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're thinking about living in Fairfield County. Let's start with why so many people are drawn here: the commute. Westport is one of the few towns that checks all the boxes: charming, coastal, commuter friendly. There are two Metro North stations, Saugatuck and Greens Farms, and depending on where you live, either one will get you into Grand Central in about 70 to 80 minutes. A monthly pass costs $318, and there are express trains during rush hour that make the ride a lot more pleasant. As for driving, you're just minutes from I-95 and the Merritt Parkway. But if you're headed to New York City at 8:15 a.m., just know you're gonna sit for a while. Now, let's talk utility costs because they hit different in Connecticut. Electricity through Eversource will run you about 24 to 28 cents per kilowatt hour once all the fees are baked in. A typical Westport home, especially those 3,000 to 4,000 square foot colonials or new builds, will run about $300 to $500 a month just on electric. Heating with natural gas in winter, easily $250 to $400 a month, depending on the size and age of the home. Water provided by Aquarian can run about $100 to $150 a month, especially if you've got sprinklers or a pool. Trash and recycling, there's no town pickup. You'll need a private service, which typically costs $40 to $60 a month. Altogether, most households here will spend between $700 and $1,000 a month on utilities, and if you've got a pool, electric vehicle, or love running the AC, that number climbs fast. Grocery prices in Westport aren't for the faint of heart either, but for most residents, it's about quality, not cutting corners. Picture this: it's Thursday morning, you grabbed a nice latte from Coffee Ann, the one with the legendary donuts, and then you head over to the Westport Farmers Market. There's acoustic guitar playing, kids in rain boots splashing around, and the chefs giving out free samples of truffle polenta. But you're buying $7 strawberries and a $12 loaf of sourdough from a smiling farmer who knows your dog's name. It's not just like shopping, it's part of the lifestyle here. And it adds up. Milk is about $6 a gallon, eggs are $6 to $9 a dozen for local organic. Boneless chicken breasts can run $8 to $13 per pound. That loaf of artisan bread, $9 to $14. If you're a family of four, your monthly grocery bill might be anywhere from $1,800 to $3,000, especially if you shop at Whole Foods, the Westport Cheese Shop, or Fleischer's Craft Butchery. Dining out, expect around $60 for a casual dinner for two at Little Barn, and if you're headed to the Welk or Gabrielle's, a night out can easily top $150, especially with drinks. And yes, the Don Memo tacos are absolutely worth it, and you must go eat them. Westport is also the kind of town where summer feels like a vacation. Compo Beach is the town's crown jewel. Resident season passes are just $50 per car, and it's worth every penny. Volleyball courts, food trucks, a playground, and some of the best sunset views in Connecticut. Sherwood Island State Park is another gem, and it's free for Connecticut residents. Great for quiet beach walks, kite flying, or just relaxing away from the more crowded Compo scene. In the summer, the Levitt Pavilion hosts over 60 nights of free live music. People bring blankets, wine, charcuterie boards. It's like a town-wide picnic under the stars. Longshore Club Park is where locals go for golf, sailing, tennis, and a public pool. A family pass ranges from $300 to $800 depending on what you sign up for, and it's one of the best public recreation deals in the region. And don't sleep on the Westport Library. It's not just a library, it's a gathering place. They've got art exhibits, author events, workshops, and some of the most stunning views of the Saugatuck River you'll find anywhere in Westport. A family enjoying most public amenities might spend $2,500 to $5,000 a year on entertainment, but if you join a country club, enroll kids in camps, and dine out regularly, that number can easily hit $30,000 to $50,000 a year. Now, Housing. This is where the Westport dream meets Westport reality. The median home price is around 1.6 million. That usually gets you 3,000 to 3,500 square foot home on about a half acre, maybe more if you're further from the water. New builds or beach area homes, you're looking at $2.5 to $5 million plus. Property taxes are about 1.7% of the assessed value. So on a $1.6 million home, you're paying roughly $20,000 to $28,000 a year in taxes. Yes, that's just taxes. But there's a silver lining. Home values in Westport have appreciated 7 to 10% annually over the last 2 years. A $1.6 million home could be gaining $100,000 in value every year. It's just getting a 6-figure bonus for where you live. And the pride of ownership here is real. Whether it's a historic colonial with an American flag on the porch, or a modern farmhouse behind stone walls and hydrangeas, homes here are meticulously maintained and deeply loved. Westport is full of families who care about education, community, and lifestyle. You'll see minivans lined up at soccer games on Saturdays and Teslas parked at the beach on Sundays. The schools are top rated. The vibe is creative, entrepreneurial, active, and there's always something going on. Festivals, concerts, parades, you name it. But it's not cheap. You need a strong income, a healthy savings cushion, and a clear plan for how you want to live here. So, is Westport worth it? For the right family or individual, absolutely. You're not just buying a house here, you're buying into a lifestyle. World-class schools, coastal charm, unbeatable community events, and proximity to New York City. But it does come with a serious financial commitment. If you're thinking about moving to Westport or even just curious, reach out. My info is in the description below. I'd love to help you figure out if this is the right move for you. And if you want to know what's happening here in Fairfield County before it hits social media, make sure you sign up for my weekly newsletter. It goes out every Friday evening and nearly 1,000 local residents already read it weekly. If you're still exploring, check out my other video on Fairfield County towns. At every price point, you might be surprised what you find. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.